Hello, my teacher friends. I'm going to try to utilize my screen capture recording along with my reflector to show you how to make an Aurasma. Hopefully it will work. We shall see. So Aurasma is where I've already taught you guys once where you can make a 3D video, kind of effect pop out of a picture. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So for instance, you might do that like I showed you where we use the Wonders vocabulary cards and the students record a video with the definition of the card. So every time the students hold their iPad up to that vocab card, a video pops up that gives them the definition. How you might want to use it for tech night or something like that is, have a piece of artwork out in the hall and have your students record a video explaining the artwork or telling the history of the artist or explaining the map if it's a map of the Oregon Trail, so that when the parents hold the iPads up to those images, the video of the students will pop out. It's pretty impressive looking and it's really easy to make, truly. The first thing you need to do is to record the video. The video should already be recorded on the iPad, whatever video you want to hide. The second thing you need is an image that you're going to hide the video in. So I am going to use something that I used with my buddies. So I'm going to use, this is from our second grade buddy team. We hid a video in their color pages. So I'm going to use this as my picture. And then I'm just going to use a random video I already have on my iPad. So this way you're ready to go. You have the page, the picture you're going to hide the video in, and you have the video. And you want to make sure you have the app downloaded. So you're going to open the app, and it starts like that. And then usually if you've never opened Aurasma before, it will have a welcome video, whatever. And then you're going to get to the bouncing balls. So what you want to do is, if you notice above the home key on my fake iPad on the video, you'll notice there's a little arrow looking thing. That's actually the Aurasma A logo. So we're going to open that. And it's going to take us to, we're going to try that again. Okay, when we hit the A, it'll bring us right here. So it's going to, if you notice across the bottom, there's an A that's purple, and there's a plus sign, a box, a magnifying glass, and it either looks like a head and shoulders for a human or a mountain and sun. This first one that pops up are Aurasmas that are public, that are made by lots of people. So you're never really going to use that. But what you want to do is go to the head and shoulders guy. And you want to make sure that you are logged in. I'm already logged in, but I'm going to log out so I can show you. And so when you come to the head and shoulders guy, it's going to ask you if you want to join. Even if you already have an account, you still need to go here. And if you already have an account, you're going to click existing and put in your username and password. If you're creating a new one, you're going to come here. Now, I'm going to stop right now and tell you that this is the most important thing. The most important thing is that you create one single account for your entire class that all of your students will post to. It saves the headache of trying to see who's turned in projects. It also creates less headache when you're using Aurasma to showcase things. Parents only need to go to one place to look up the students' videos. So if students want to make accounts on their own, great, but for you, you need one account for your entire class. So for me, I chose, my username is Ms. Speed Class, and my password is Wildcats. I don't want to use my school email. I want to use something that I can share with my students. So I log in and I'm back to the bouncing balls. Okay, so first, if you're making an account, pause the video there and make your account. And then I'll meet you back here. For those of you that are ready to move on, you're logged in, you're ready to go. You're going to go to that A logo again. And this time, oh, it's funny, it's giving me a hard time about that. I'm going to go back in. Hopefully it will let me. Yes. Okay. Now we want to make our own Aurasma. So I'm going to hit the plus sign. And this first thing is the overlay. So what that means is this is the video. Okay, what do you want to pop out of your image? So we don't, I mean, the kids can play with this on their own time. I've never actually let my students play with this. If you notice down towards the home key, there is a purple thing that says library, and then it's white where it says device. I want to go to device because that's where my videos are located. And it says no overlays found. So that means I haven't added a video on as an overlay. And I can do that. So I want to go to the plus sign right up at the top there. And I want to go to my photo album. Okay, so I am going to choose my video really fast here to make the overlay. And I'm not sure why with Reflector it does this, but it's going to pop up the video. I'm going to hit the use button. You'll notice it when you are in Aurasma. There will be a use button. And then it will pop this up and say, do you want to name it? Now, this is not naming the actual Aurasma. This is naming the video. So I always have my students name their video, you know, be it the vocabulary word or whatever. So we're just going to do this one as trial. So I know that this is the fake video I'm using as my overlay. So you're going to name this and then click finish. And then it's going to create this video. Okay, and now it wants me to choose the photo to overlay this. And so this is where you take your iPad and you have the image that you want. And if you notice across the bottom, there's this white dot going back from red to green. You want to take the photo when it's on green. So like right there would be a perfect place. At the very, very bottom of the screen in the purple box is the camera, if you notice. So I am going to hit that to take that picture. And now it's automatically making it so that when I hold this over, I'm going to get that video to pop up. If I love it, which I do, I'm going to hit at the very bottom of the screen the little purple arrow. And now it's saying, do you want to create a public or a private one? I always have my students choose private, and then we will name it. So this one I'm going to name practice. Okay. And then it says, do you want to add to a channel? Well, I would suggest for Tech Night or something like that to have a channel because it's really easy for parents to just hop onto a channel. And so I, you know, would create a channel like speed class, okay, and then hit finish. And that way I'm going to hit that as gray. And that way, when my parents come in and they are going to hop on, they can subscribe to a channel. See, and there you go. It automatically just started working. So I can move my iPad around. As long as it's got that image in there, it's going to play that video. If I move it off, the video goes away. If I move it on, the video comes back. So that is how you make an Aurasma. I'm going to make another video talking about channels and how to get your parents onto the Aurasma channels. If you're using the school iPads, your kids will automatically be logged on. But if they're using a smartphone or something, they're going to want to add a channel. It's super easy. So I'll show you how to do that in the next video. Okay.